everybody, what's going on? This is Joshua Williams. So as you guys can already tell, yes, I'm going to be doing a rant on the 9 Lives movie. Before I get into that, I'm gonna want to go ahead and actually mention a couple of things. First of all, for the Q&A video, I'm going to probably release it next week. I'm probably going to record it sometime on like a weekend or whatever. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely expected sometime next week, or if I don't get it next week, then the week after that. The link is in the description box down below if you guys want to go ahead and click on it and ask me some questions there. Please ask me questions there, not here, because, you know, it's going to be just a bit difficult for me to scroll through all these videos and try to find questions that were recent and, you know, answer them and stuff like that. So I would prefer that you guys go ahead and actually ask me these questions on that page so I can get them easier. And also, I get a email notification knowing that I got a comment on my blog, their website. So yeah, so you can go ahead and do that. So again, link is down in the description down below, and you know, just ask me questions for the Q&As. And again, the Q&A videos are going to be multiple. It's not just going to be one video where I'm going to squeeze in like 100 freaking questions into one. That's going to be like 30 minutes, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to probably do like maybe about like 5 questions each video, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. It depends, you know. If I spend a long time on a certain question, then it may be a whole lot shorter than that. If I spend a short time on a certain question, then it may, you know, be more questions added in there. And another thing that I also want to mention, and this is just something I gotta kind of talk about, is this whole thing with DC fans being so upset with Rotten Tomatoes that they're trying to take down their website because Rotten Tomatoes gave Suicide Squad a negative review. What the hell? I mean, seriously, that is the stupidest thing that I've heard all day. This happened on the day that I recorded this video, which is a Wednesday of this week, and I'm releasing this video on the Friday, which is technically the day both of these movies come out, the Suicide Squad and 9 Lives. So just letting you guys know that. You know, most of these people, well, not most of these people, all these people that started this freaking petition, have they seen the film? I'm pretty sure they haven't. But really, just the fact that you guys are going to try to take down a website because they reviewed a movie that you guys so want to see, and they gave it bad ratings, come on now, grow up. So let's go ahead and talk about the 9 Lives film. So when I first actually saw this trailer for the 9 Lives film, you know, it didn't 100% look too bad because I didn't really know what was in store. I didn't really particularly know what kind of film this was. No idea. But first of all, before I even continue, Kevin Spacey is in this thing. Why? You have House of Cards. I mean, what are you doing in this film? You have that show. I mean, come on. The first minute that I saw him in this trailer, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, you're kidding. You're kidding. What are these two actors doing? Especially Jennifer Garner. What is she doing in this film? Continuing on with the trailer. So I go ahead and watch the trailer, and I'm like, okay, you know, this doesn't look too bad, or I didn't really actually think that, but honestly, it didn't really look too bad when I first saw it. But then that's when he actually gets turned into a cat. That's when it was here. It was meh. I mean, it just went downhill ever since he became a cat. It was just like, all of a sudden, that's when it was just like, yep, this film looks stupid. The CGI cat. When the cat is CGI, the effects just look so horrible. It's interesting because, like, you can obviously tell that it's CGI, and you can obviously tell that it's not the actual cat that they use inside that film. The gags that they also use in the film, from what we've seen in the trailers, just do not look good. It seems like there's just so many things about this film that they do wrong. When you make a first impression, it is hard to go ahead and think otherwise about a film. It's literally hard. Like, if your first impression is horrible about this film, even if the film comes out with different trailers and if it starts to look better, you still have that mindset where it's just like, but no, I still don't want to see this film. It's bad. Even if it looks a little better, that's still a trailer. It still looks bad. Someone's seen the film, I guess, because they probably had like an early screening somewhere this week, I guess. She mentioned how, like, the effects were so bad that you can literally see, like, the green screen around the CGI cat, and that's just like, you know, like the green outlining around, you can literally tell that it's not there. It's in front of a green screen. Let me get on to the story. Basically, it's just the same thing that we've seen multiple times, where the father is a huge businessman and he's so hooked up into his business that he doesn't bond with his family. He's barely with his family. And, you know, he goes into this place, in this particular instance, his daughter wants a cat. And so he goes into this weird cat place, which is generally like the formula for all these films, where he goes into this weird place and meets this weird guy or weird female. And they're magical. And they curse you with something for an entire week. They curse you or they turn you into a creature for an entire week. And you have to bond with your family in a certain way before a certain amount of time, generally a week. If it doesn't happen, you're cursed for the rest of your life. You stay that creature for the rest of your life. Why do we keep getting these rehashed storylines over and over and over again? You know, this isn't creative. It really isn't. It's a rehash of Shaggy Dog. It's literally the same movie as Shaggy Dog. They might as well call this a Shaggy Cat. That sounded so bad coming out of my mouth right now. Like, oh my god, I seriously regret saying that. And sure, okay, maybe not everyone's seen these storylines, but I would be shocked because there's a lot of films that follow this formula. And it's just like, stop. You know, but here's the thing. There are certain formulas that you can follow, but if you make it your own thing, or just twist so many things about the formula where it just seems very different, but it is the same formula, that is completely fine. You're doing something different. That is great. But if you're taking a formula and you're literally not adding anything new to it, what's the point? But, you know, there's not a lot of kid films out there that are honestly all the same. You know, there's a lot of kid films that are different. I just really wish that we could just come up with something new. I mean, 9 Lives literally maybe could have been another film. Who knows? Or maybe this film probably shouldn't have been made in the first place. Because again, it's literally a carbon copy of Shaggy Dog. I don't think this should be even seen as a movie theater material type film. You know, if this was like, say, just going straight to DVD, then you know what? I don't think I would have had a problem with it, because there's a lot of knockoffs and stuff. But, you know, I don't know. It's tough.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But yeah, you know, that's what I gotta say about the 9 Lives movie, is the fact that it's a rehashed film. The storyline's been done over and over and over again, and if you just watch the full trailer, the effects are bad, it just looks bad, there's nothing that seems enjoyable about it, which it could be enjoyable to certain people, and that's completely fine. From the trailer, it's just so predictable, because again, you know exactly everything that's gonna happen in the film, so, you know, which is one of the biggest reasons why I'm never gonna even watch the film in the first place, even though I may end up watching it if it comes out on Netflix, and I may end up doing a review, or whatever. That depends on how I feel. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that with, you know what, actually, I may keep that a secret. I almost told you guys that, but this particular film that has been just completely bad, that I haven't seen yet, but from the trailers it looks awful, I'm probably going to do a movie review about it. Probably not very soon, but coming up. So that's all I really have to say for this film and for this video, honestly. Like this video if you if you like this video, give it a Jesus Christ. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and please go ahead and share this channel, share this video, and that would just be very, very, you know, appreciated. I would just love for more people to watch my videos, especially since, you know, I'm, you know, starting to kind of do a new video style, and I just want to make people laugh with the ridiculous things that are happening within my videos now. So, you know, I just want more people to kind of laugh at the stuff that happens, to kind of like bring more joy to people and more insight, I guess. You know, it's probably what I want to do. And I'll probably work with like Javon on that. We're still gonna do a, you know, bros discuss. And if you guys have another name for that, please go ahead and tell me, because I want to change that. I don't want it to be bros discuss again, you know, but, you know, if you have a new name for it, I may go ahead and consider it. Whatever, I don't know. It depends. Yeah, but definitely I may talk with him and see, like, what can we do? You know, because again, I want to do some new things on this channel, but it's kind of hard to come up with all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys had a good day, and as always, see you later.